very fourth generation, right? Building a network to defeat a network. That is the epitome of network-centric warfare. But there was a big difference. His use of fifth generation concepts before it was even a thing. And that is how he ran his team of teams. And I'll just quickly hit on, Jason brought up one great point, of many points there, but one that he put in the text is the idea of creating strategic corporals amongst the individual's most remote outstation, and how that led to an effective remote team-based culture that was able to operate as the most effective, high-performing team on the planet. And it was basically a top-down process led by McChrystal that that embraced remote operations and remote work, implanted the technology immediately to allow this kind of video conferencing and messaging between all the outstations. But how he did it is what was important, and that was, it was routine, it was simple, it was repeated every day. There were no exceptions. Every outstation was expected to report. And it was often one of the more junior people at those outstations who were giving those reports of what was the situation on the ground they were seeing. And then how are they today affecting the commander's priorities? That was what McChrystal wanted to know. He didn't want to care that, what time that you're taking the trash out, what's for lunch. He wanted to know, what are you doing today to affect the commander's priorities, and what are your challenges? What does the command need to know about how they can help you achieve the command's priorities? That was the structure of it. And it took an hour and a half. And importantly, you didn't dial in for your 5 minutes and then jump off. You stayed up the entire time. So you, as the outstations who were remotely located, could still help each other out as well in this globally dispersed world that was battling Al-Qaeda, that could share resources and ideas rapidly with the share of a text. But it was the idea of keeping the entire network up and hearing how they're servicing the command's priorities and what their needs were, that enabled us to overnight begin to build that team of teams.